The alarm clock screams. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Another day, another chance to make a difference. For a firefighter, the day begins long before the sirens wail. It starts with discipline, a routine etched into muscle memory. Boots are laced up tight, each tug a promise of readiness. The fire-resistant suit, a second skin, is donned with care. Every piece of equipment is inspected: helmets, gloves, oxygen masks. Lives depend on their functionality. There's no room for error. Each firefighter meticulously checks their gear. They know that a single malfunction could mean disaster. The firehouse comes alive with the clatter of equipment and the camaraderie of shared purpose. Maps are studied, potential hazards discussed. The weight of responsibility hangs heavy, but it's a weight these brave men and women carry with pride. They are the guardians of our communities, ready to face any danger. Before the day's first call, there's a moment of quiet reflection, a deep breath, a silent prayer for strength and safety. For within these walls, courage is forged, and brotherhood is unbreakable. When the alarm sounds, they'll be ready. They always are. The alarm erupts, shattering the calm. Adrenaline surges. Every second counts. The fire station, once a place of relative tranquility, is now a hive of activity. The firefighters, who were moments ago engaged in routine tasks or perhaps even resting, are now propelled into action by the blaring alarm. It's a call to arms, a signal that somewhere, someone is in desperate need of their help. The firefighters spring into action, a well-oiled machine responding to the call of duty. Each firefighter knows their role and they execute it with precision. The gear is donned in seconds, helmets strapped and boots laced. They move with a sense of urgency, yet there is no panic, only a focused determination. The fire engine, a symbol of hope and rescue, stands ready to transport them to the scene. The fire engine roars to life, its lights painting the streets red and blue. As it speeds through the city, cars pull aside, pedestrians stop and stare. The sirens, a piercing cry, announce their mission. The firefighters inside are mentally preparing, running through protocols and steeling themselves for the battle ahead. Inside the inferno, the air is thick with smoke. It's a hostile environment where every breath is a struggle. The smoke is not just a visual barrier, it's a toxic cloud that can disorient and incapacitate. The firefighters must rely on their training and equipment to navigate through this perilous landscape. It's a suffocating blanket, obscuring vision and stealing breath. The firefighters push through, their masks providing precious oxygen. They communicate through hand signals and shouts, their voices muffled by the roar of the flames and the crackling of burning materials. Flames dance with a deadly beauty, consuming everything in their path. The fire is a living entity, unpredictable and relentless. It devours wood, metal, and anything else in its way, leaving behind a trail of destruction. The firefighters must respect its power while fighting to subdue it. The heat is ferocious, a physical force pushing back against the firefighters' advance. It's like standing in front of an open furnace, the intense heat searing their skin even through protective gear. Yet they press on, driven by the knowledge that lives depend on their courage and tenacity. Yet they push forward, their training kicking in. Every step is a testament to their bravery and commitment. They move with purpose, each action deliberate and calculated. The training drills, the countless hours of preparation all come into play as they face the real thing. Hoses are unfurled, water blasting into the heart of the blaze. The water is their weapon, a powerful stream aimed at quelling the flames. It hisses and steams as it makes contact, a small victory in the larger battle. The firefighters work in unison, each one playing a crucial role in the operation. Each movement is precise, calculated. There is no room for error in this high-stakes environment. The firefighters must be both quick and careful, balancing speed with safety. Their actions are a choreographed dance, each step bringing them closer to their goal. They are warriors battling an unforgiving enemy. The fire is merciless, but so are they. Clad in their protective gear, they resemble modern-day knights armed with hoses and axes instead of swords and shields. Their mission is clear: to save lives and property, no matter the cost. The roar of the fire is deafening, a symphony of destruction. It's a sound that can instill fear, but also a reminder of the stakes. The firefighters are acutely aware of the danger, but they are also focused on their task. The noise fades into the background as they concentrate on the job at hand. But amidst the chaos, there's a sense of purpose, a shared determination to conquer the inferno. Each firefighter knows that they are part of something bigger, a team effort that requires trust and cooperation. They rely on each other, knowing that their collective strength is what will see them through. These brave men and women stare down fear and danger. They confront the flames head-on, undeterred by the risks. Their courage is not the absence of fear, but the mastery of it. They channel their fear into action, using it to fuel their resolve. They are the shield between devastation and safety. Their presence is a barrier that stands between the fire and the community they serve. They are the last line of defense, the ones who run towards danger when everyone else is running away.
The first time I faced a wildfire, I was terrified. The sheer scale of it was overwhelming. The flames stretched as far as the eye could see, and the heat was like nothing I'd ever felt before. It was a wall of fire, an unstoppable force that seemed to consume everything in its path. But I also felt an overwhelming sense of pride. I was part of a team, a group of individuals who had come together to fight this beast. We were there to protect our community, to save lives and property. That sense of purpose gave me the strength to push through my fear. We were there to protect our community, and that made all the difference. Knowing that our actions could save lives and homes gave us the motivation to keep going, no matter how tough it got. We were not just fighting a fire. We were defending our neighbors, our friends, our families. The heat, the smoke, the flames. It was like nothing I had ever experienced. It was a trial by fire, both literally and figuratively. But it was also a moment of clarity, a realization of what it truly means to be a firefighter. It's not just a job, it's a calling, a commitment to serve and protect. But we pushed forward together as a team. Our strength came from our unity, our ability to work together under extreme pressure. Each of us played a vital role, and together we were able to achieve what none of us could have done alone. It was a powerful reminder of the importance of teamwork and trust. And in that moment, I knew I had found my calling. The fire, the heat, the danger, it was all worth it. I was where I was meant to be, doing what I was meant to do. It was a moment of profound realization, a confirmation that I had chosen the right path. Being a firefighter is not just about fighting fires, it's about making a difference, about being there when it matters most.
Firefighting is not a solitary endeavor. It requires a collective effort, a unified front to tackle the unpredictable and often dangerous nature of fires. Each firefighter brings their unique skills and strengths to the table, creating a formidable team ready to face any challenge. It's a symphony of coordination, a delicate dance of trust and reliance. Every movement is calculated, every action is deliberate. The harmony between team members is what makes the difference between chaos and control. Every firefighter is a vital cog in the machine, working in perfect sync with their team. Their roles are clearly defined and their responsibilities are understood. This precision is what allows them to operate efficiently under immense pressure. Communication is key, with clear commands cutting through the chaos. Whether it's through radios or shouted orders, every message must be heard and understood. Miscommunication can lead to disaster, so clarity is paramount. One team attacks the blaze while another searches for trapped victims. This division of labor ensures that all aspects of the crisis are addressed simultaneously. The rescuers trust that the fire attackers will keep the flames at bay, while the attackers rely on the rescuers to save lives. Each member knows their role, their every action dependent on the firefighter beside them. This interdependence creates a bond of trust that is unbreakable. They train together, they fight together, and they succeed together. The hose line becomes a lifeline, guiding them through the smoke-filled labyrinth. In the thick of the smoke, visibility is almost zero, and the hose is their only guide. It connects them to safety and to each other. There's a silent language spoken in the midst of the inferno, a shared understanding forged in the heat of battle. This non-verbal communication is crucial when words are drowned out by the roar of the flames. A nod, a gesture, a look in the eye, all speak volumes when words fail. These small signals can convey complex messages, ensuring that everyone is on the same page. They are a team, a family, bound by their commitment to protecting their community. This sense of unity is what drives them to put their lives on the line every day. They know that they can rely on each other no matter what. And when the flames are finally extinguished and the smoke begins to clear, there's a shared sense of accomplishment. They did it again. They faced the danger head-on and emerged victorious, knowing that their teamwork made it possible. They faced the inferno together and they emerged victorious. This victory is not just over the fire, but over the fear and uncertainty that comes with it. It's a testament to their strength and resilience.
Every fire is different, but the one constant is our teamwork. No matter the size or intensity of the blaze, we approach it with the same level of coordination and trust. This consistency is what allows us to adapt to any situation. We rely on each other completely. This reliance is not just professional, but personal. We know that our lives are in each other's hands, and that creates a bond that is hard to describe. It's a bond that's hard to describe, but it's what makes us strong. This strength is what allows us to face the most daunting challenges and come out on top. It's what makes us a team. When you're in the thick of it, you know that your brothers and sisters have your back. This knowledge gives us the courage to push forward, no matter how dire the situation. And that's what gets us through every single time. It's the unwavering support of our team that allows us to face the flames and come out victorious. Together, we are unstoppable.
The physical demands of firefighting are immense. Every day, firefighters put their bodies through grueling conditions that most people can't even imagine. From the moment they suit up, the weight of their gear alone is a challenge. The heavy boots, the thick protective clothing, the helmet and the oxygen tank, all of it adds up to a significant burden. It's a relentless assault on the body, a constant test of endurance and strength. The heat from the flames is unbearable, often reaching temperatures that can cause severe burns even through their protective gear. The physical exertion required to battle these blazes is immense, pushing their bodies to the brink of collapse, pushing it to its absolute limits. The heavy gear, the searing heat, the constant exertion all take their toll. Muscles scream in protest, lungs burn with exhaustion. Every breath is a struggle, every movement a test of willpower, yet they push through. Driven by a sense of duty and the knowledge that lives depend on their actions, yet they keep going, refusing to give in to the pain and fatigue. Their determination is unwavering, their resolve unbreakable. They know that every second counts and they can't afford to slow down or take a break. Driven by an unwavering sense of duty. They are the first line of defense in the face of disaster, the ones who run towards danger when everyone else is running away. Their bravery is unmatched, their commitment to saving lives and protecting property is absolute. But the true weight of firefighting is often hidden from view. It's the emotional burden, the psychological toll that takes a heavy toll on their mental health. The memories of the tragedies they witness, the lives lost and the devastation left behind, these are the scars that linger long after the flames are extinguished. The memories that linger long after the flames are extinguished. They witness tragedy firsthand, seeing the worst moments of people's lives, the cries for help, the faces of those they couldn't save. These images are etched into their minds, haunting them long after the fire is out. The fragility of life laid bare. They see the devastation left in the fire's wake, the homes reduced to ashes, the lives shattered in an instant. It's a stark reminder of how quickly everything can change, how fragile life truly is. They see the devastation left in the fire's wake, the shattered lives and broken dreams. The aftermath of a fire is a scene of utter destruction, a testament to the power of the flames and the vulnerability of those caught in their path. The shattered lives and broken dreams, families left with nothing, their homes and possessions gone in an instant. The emotional toll of witnessing such loss is immense, and it weighs heavily on the hearts of those who serve. Post-traumatic stress disorder is an invisible wound, a constant companion for many firefighters. The nightmares, the flashbacks, the overwhelming anxiety, these are the scars that run deep. The mental health struggles are real and often go unnoticed, but they are a significant part of the job, a constant companion for many firefighters. The nightmares, the flashbacks, the overwhelming anxiety, these are the scars that run deep. The mental health struggles are real and often go unnoticed, but they are a significant part of the job. The weight of these experiences can be crushing, but they find ways to cope and continue their mission. These are the scars that run deep, yet they persevere, finding solace in the camaraderie of their fellow firefighters. The bond they share is unbreakable, forged in the heat of battle and strengthened by the shared experiences of their profession. Finding solace in the camaraderie of their fellow firefighters, they lean on each other for support, knowing that they are not alone in their struggles. The brotherhood and sisterhood of the fire service is a source of strength and comfort, a reminder that they are part of something bigger than themselves. They are the silent guardians of our communities, carrying the weight of courage on their shoulders. They deserve our respect, our admiration, and our unwavering support. Their sacrifices often go unnoticed, but they are the ones who keep us safe, who stand ready to respond at a moment's notice. Carrying the weight of courage on their shoulders, they deserve our respect, our admiration, and our unwavering support. Their sacrifices often go unnoticed, but they are the ones who keep us safe, who stand ready to respond at a moment's notice. They are the heroes among us, and we owe them a debt of gratitude.
The physical strain is something you get used to, but it never really gets easier. You learn to push through the pain, to keep going even when your body is screaming for you to stop. The training helps, but nothing can truly prepare you for the reality of the job. But the emotional toll, that's something else. The things we see, the lives we can't save, it stays with you. The faces of those we've lost, the families left behind, these are the memories that haunt us, that keep us up at night. The lives we can't save, it stays with you. But we lean on each other, and that makes all the difference. The support of our fellow firefighters is what gets us through the tough times, what helps us keep going when it feels like we can't take another step. It stays with you. But we lean on each other, and that makes all the difference. It's a tough job, but knowing that we're making a difference, that keeps us going. The sense of purpose, the knowledge that we're helping people, that's what drives us, what keeps us coming back day after day. And that makes all the difference. It's a tough job, but knowing that we're making a difference, that keeps us going. The sense of purpose, the knowledge that we're helping people, that's what drives us, what keeps us coming back day after day. The gratitude of those we've helped, the smiles on their faces, that's what makes it all worth it. But knowing that we're making a difference, that keeps us going. The sense of purpose, the knowledge that we're helping people, that's what drives us, what keeps us coming back day after day. The gratitude of those we've helped, the smiles on their faces, that's what makes it all worth it.
Having a loved one in this line of work is both a source of pride and constant worry. We know the risks they face, the dangers they encounter every day. It's a heavy burden to bear, but we also know the importance of their work, the lives they save, and constant worry. We know the risks they face and we see the toll it takes, but we also see their courage, their dedication. It's a heavy burden, but it's one they carry with incredible strength. The pride we feel for them is immense, but so is the fear for their safety. And we see the toll it takes, but we also see their courage, their dedication. It's a heavy burden, but it's one they carry with incredible strength. The pride we feel for them is immense, but so is the fear for their safety. We support them in every way we can, knowing that they are out there making a difference, their dedication. It's a heavy burden, but it's one they carry with incredible strength. The pride we feel for them is immense, but so is the fear for their safety. We support them in every way we can, knowing that they are out there making a difference. Their bravery inspires us, their commitment humbles us. But it's one they carry with incredible strength. And we support them every step of the way. We stand by them, proud of their courage and grateful for their service. They are our heroes, and we are their biggest supporters. And we support them every step of the way. We stand by them, proud of their courage and grateful for their service. They are our heroes, and we are their biggest supporters. Together, we face the challenges, and together we celebrate the victories.